Let's go see if this is the end of the game. It might be. Actually, now that I think about it. Should we take one last look? We are 100%. So we visit everywhere. I think the only thing that I don't have no idea what it is. We're missing a fish for this goddamn penguin. And I'm not gonna go back for it. Well, not right now. I'll go back for it later, but it's not gonna be. Penguin's gonna starve for a little bit. It's fine. Oh. Hell, there's more area? Okay, no, there's the ending right there. Let's, you know what? Since this might actually be the last boss. Oh, I don't have any skills to level up, so that's unnecessary. I was about to say, I'm just gonna equip the best equipment I have and take away the... This is actually a really good one. I will put it on Karja, but yeah, just put this on everybody, it's fine. Let's put the cape on everyone. The capes are amazing. Busted items. Max armor, best weapon, best sword, both of them. So I could take away the XP gain, but yeah. Let's get some level ups if this is a final boss. Why not? Few level ups not gonna get in the way.
Ah, you've arrived at last. This place is vaguely reminiscent of my homeland. Winters longer than I could hope to fathom. Summers that pass in the wink of an eye. The fleeting skies of the latter were much the same as the one we see above us.
I figured it'd be here.
Quick on the uptake as ever.
This the old-timer, Adel?
That's Rolo, right?
It truly is you. Rolo, my dear husband. Huh?
Leela, how long has it been? You've suffered in countless ways on my account. And to top it off, I've grown gray and decrepit with age. I was convinced I lacked the dignity to so much as look you in the eye.
Don't be ridiculous. All this time, I assumed you were no longer of this world.
Hate Leela's voice actor. I don't know why, but...
Rolo?
Well, that proves my theory.
You saw this coming? He'd have to be at least 100 years old.
Over 140 or so, in fact. Though I've long ceased keeping count. It was my unfinished business that stopped me from shuffling off this mortal coil.
Unfinished business? Actually, that reminds me. Why did you disappear after the Grieger laid waste to your country?
The Grieger? Ah, yes. You speak of the malevolent beings born of the Sea King's throne.
Pardon? Where did you get that idea?
So, you never noticed either, Leela. From here, one can witness the state of the world for what it is. The true nature of the Sea King's throne is that of the latent power within the unconscious minds of man. In particular, humanity's innate ability to forge the world around them.
Do you mean by that? I don't think humans have that ability. What do you mean by that?
Take a moment to contemplate. The world, as humans know it, exists by way of human thoughts and emotions. Therefore, it is the perceptions of the people in any given time and place that compose the world. Should the world ever change, it is because the hearts and minds of man have changed.
I
guess that makes some amount of sense.
But then what need was there to prepare a physical throne?
That is where my understanding ends. Perhaps the gods thought to provide man a means by which to realize his own gifts. The throne that crumbled to dust, I'd wager, was nothing more than a simple armchair.
A mere chair? If that is indeed the case, why do you say it was the throne that brought forth the Grieger?
Those who reside in the lands of Obelia Gulf are pervaded by a deep-seated conception that by no means can they effect change, or that by no means do they wish to. It is those human sentiments that comprise the deathless Grieger in their purest form.
The Grieger are caused by man?
And those feelings of being unable to change things, or having no desire to, that's what keeps him from dying?
Yes, this was as present in the nation I founded as it is in the present age. In times of peace, man wishes for his tranquil days to last in perpetuity. Conversely, in times of strife, he elects to avert his eyes and weather the storm. Although he possesses the power to forge the world, he corners himself into stagnation. Such individuals are the ones who unconsciously give rise to the Grieger.
Does that go for the trident too?
Yes, they are fundamentally the same, albeit somewhat different in origin. From the very beginning, my mother had been incapable of bearing a child. Having married into the house of the Jarl, however, failure to provide an heir would not be brooked. In her desperation, my mother called upon Loto in prayer, and at last I was conceived.
Wait, Loto?
I've heard him before. Is that one of the gods? Is that one of the gods?
Yes. Even amongst the Pantheon, he is considered a maverick.
I was always taught never to pray to Loto.
That is because Loto is a god who engenders chaos. Some rumors even hold that it was he who drove the Normans out of their homeland.
What?
That said, there are times chaos can bring about weal just as much as it does woe. Thus do people continue to implore his aid, as had been done in eras past. It is for this reason that he is disparaged by other gods as a divine evil.
Quite so. In response to my mother's pleas, Loto implanted 3 malices into her womb. Such is the story of how I was born.
That's just...
Upon first learning of this, I resented my mother. But in retrospect, I am grateful. After all, she had been willing to go to such lengths to wish for my birth. And then, we have Leela, who awakened my inner self slumbering within the depths of my subconscious.
Rolo.
It must be acknowledged, however, that this very act is what brought about the great calamity in all of its tragedy. I am of a mind to put an end to these malices with which I am one. And quashing malice born of humanity necessitates humans of equal strength.
You wouldn't. You mustn't.
Trident, return to me. I stand before you as your true liege and master.
Stop this! The malice! No! No!
Oh, nearly lost myself there.
Rolo?
Those devils could not be vanquished at the time of the Great Calamity. I had my reasons, you see, for whiling my days away in Beevrost, the collective unconscious of humankind. My aim was to devitalize the Malices bit by bit, and at the same time...
I'm getting a vision in my head.
Sunder's in danger. Those are Grieger they're fighting. Sunder's in danger.
Those who not only confront the malice born of their unconscious, but prevail against it. It is with their futures that I cast my lot.
Did Gren just...
Conquering malice requires the strength of will and mind to envision what you aspire to, and be certain you will realize it. The key lies not in cold calculations, but rather the courage to believe in oneself, even in the absence of rational grounds. Adol, that blade you have come to acquire, the Haim's Kringla. It embodies the very courage you and your companions have gained over the course of your journey. Adol, Karja, now is the time for you to strike me down!
Was this your plan all along? If that's really what you wish for. That was your plan all along.
You'll forgive me for making you a part of it.
You're on. But on one condition.
What might that be?
Leela, you play for his side.
What?
There, Grimps. This round, you and Leela get to fight as a team.
Adol. Karja.
Hell's bells! Ha! I couldn't ask for anything better! Lucky for me, the ones who made it to this isle were two stout young souls like yourselves. Leela!
Yes.
So that's your true form. A mermaid.
Adol. Karja. Thank you both.
Now, this must be the first ease. The last boss is not trying to conquer the world or something. Conquer or destroy it. Alright, see how bad this is gonna go?
We're really in for it now, huh? You won't go holding that against me, right?
Not a bit.
Here it is. The point our journey's been leading up to. This is one fight we can't afford to lose. Let's go, Shield brother.
Conquer
Here you
the
go.
malice of this world!
We shall engage you in tandem.
Oh, I saw Leela's attacking from the back and I decided to... Ooh.
Excellent! Think that after centuries, standing shoulder to shoulder like that. I'm sorry for what happened all that time ago, Leela.
You needn't give it a second thought, my lord. Adder, harsh. The two of us will come at you with every fiber of our beings.
That'll make beating you all the more worth it. Right, Adel?
I should probably pay attention to Rolo. I'm assuming this is gonna be more than one phase, right? Oh, okay. Didn't see that coming. Leela keeps going from the back, but she's not helping a lot. Oh, what the hell happened there? Oh, okay. Power up.
Are you all right, my lord?
I'm managing to retain control of him. Thanks to you. That alone, however, will not be enough to stop Rolo of the Bloody Sea. As expected, our only resort is for these two to prevail.
We've got even more left to give. By us. We're in this till the end.
Okay, he now has a shield, but the fight didn't change much. What was that? Oh, whoa! What is that? Okay, that was a cool attack. Alright, time to switch around. Ooh! Alright, let's eat. We have a big lunch here, right? Yeah.
This is tasty.
Is that? Oh. That is a big water ball. Okay, now the water balls are gonna a little bit annoying.
Formidable indeed.
Fourth phase? What the hell?
See how this treats you.
Go forth.
No, third phase, I guess.
This is
incredible.
Very amusing, Adol, Karja. To think that a lifetime spent tossed about by the whims of fate could end with an encounter against ones of your caliber. Harbi. No, I'd go so far as to say Loto be praised.
Okay, I guess he fused with her.
It's a clash for the ages, my young, hopeful brethren.
No, she's back. Yo, what is that?
You all right?
Yes, my love.
Oh, that was kind of cool. Okay, I'm enjoying the last battle way more than I thought I would. Yo! Oh, another one. No, that didn't hit. Wait, what? Whoa, what is going on? I don't know what's going on, but apparently I cannot do anything right now. Can I do damage now? Okay. I guess there was a... that was probably a script attack. So that's why he didn't take damage. Oh, he got angry. Oh, he stopped my attack again. Alright, now he took a good one. Ooh, nice dodge. Alright, here it goes again. Something is coming, I don't like it. Whoa, so many things going on at the same time. Oh, get out of the lightning. Okay, let's heal Karja a little bit. I'm taking a bunch of damage. Oh, if you don't block... Okay. Oh. He has that, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, that hurt. Okay, can't do damage there, so special attack incoming. Yeah, special attack incoming. That still hit me at the end. It's fine. If there is one thing that I have is revive items. I said before, if I lose it after all these items, I have no right to finish the game. Can I block that ball of water? Not a chance. Yeah, apparently not a chance. Yo, okay, I should block that. Okay, so he can't take damage right after the counter. So I did waste I wasted a ×5 attack there. Okay. I was hoping to get a counter in. Come on, do the big one. Not that one. I can't see shit. I dodged it and I made a mistake. Okay, big stuff coming. I tried to block that, just didn't work. Okay, good damage there. Ooh! I don't know what hit me there, but that was death. I died really, really fast on that one. Okay. I think I got hit by an attack from Lila. And that attack had a follow-up from Rolo, so... Oh, good damage, good damage. We're almost dead. Almost dead. Almost dead. Come on. There he goes.
You've done it. At last.
Level up. Okay, so I guess it's the end.
Karja. Adol. Thank you.
Mom?
Elena. Could it be that her resolve materialized into those shackles through...
Her own doing, yes. By way of the world-forging gift all humans innately possess. There is yet more to her strength of will and mind. In weaving a bond between Karja and Adol, it served as a major guiding force toward this outcome.
It just goes to show. Our journey found support in all shapes and sizes.
Okay, so that's a good reason for Adol not keeping the super sword.
Your sword.
That sword was also your latent power. A manifestation of the potential residing in each of you. With its purpose now fulfilled, it has returned to its proper place. For so long, I have bided my time for those who could lay me low. Humans are weak, but it is for this reason that they are yet capable of much and more. Where once I regarded this quality with contempt, in the end, I do so in admiration.
Gramps.
Well, Adol, what say we conclude by revealing the answer? The contents of that emptied chest were my greatest treasure. I trust that you recall my saying this as well as the riddle I posed.
Of course I do. I can't just be the sword, can it? Of course I do.
That sword you were wielding, the Heimskringla, embodied your respective potentials. My greatest treasure is none other than you. You are the promise this world holds.
Rolo.
Oh. It would appear that they've finally come to whisk this old man away. The time we spent on this isle together, Adol, was nothing short of irreplaceable. And Karja, I've caused you such hardship.
Gramps.
I got to hang in there. This is really goodbye.
Well, naturally. I'm already 100 and... what was it again?
143 years old, my love.
Ah, yes. How could I forget? Fret not, even should we part. our bonds endure.
Are you all right?
Thank you, Leela.
Boss defeated.
I will see for myself what wonders await in Valhalla.
That was very well timed.
Adol, Karja, remember these words well. Humans can forge the world. Of this much, I am certain.
Rollo? My dearest.
The Normans' Paradise Lost. End. I'm assuming now we have some kind of prologue, right? Several days later. Not prologue, epilogue. Epilogue, I guess.
If you please.
Viking funeral. Except the flaming arrow part, I guess.
Great King Rollo, founder of Norgard, go with the love and grace of the gods.
The gods, huh? Makes you wonder how Rollo felt about being at their mercy.
Not too thrilled if I had to guess. But from what I gather, the man lived a life worth commemorating. Valkyria, guide his majesty to Valhalla, to Har's hallowed halls.
You will be missed.
Aye. He carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. An incredible old-timer through and through.
Adol, Karja. No turn of phrase could ever express the depth of my gratitude. But even still, I thank you deeply. The memory of his parting smile is one I will forever hold. That we could arrive at this closure is more than I dared hope.
Wasn't nearly enough to pay back what he's done for us, if you ask me. But on a lighter note, what's next for you, Leela?
That is yet to be decided. My simple wish is to continue keeping vigil over these lands he sought to preserve. The only question is what form that endeavor should take. Incidentally, Adol, you'll be departing soon after this, yes? Are you alright with that, Karja?
I'll admit, I considered trying to hold him up at first. But the thing is, it takes awareness to grow as a person. And you can't be aware of much unless you take the steps to learn more. Now I know that adventures are something Adol just can't go without. So I don't think tying him down will do him any favors. Not being joined at the wrist anymore will take some adjusting to. But I think this is what my mom was getting at when she let us out of her cuffs.
By that token, one could see this as your liberation as well. Now is your chance to take life by the reins, as Ilena might say.
Yeah, that's why I'm working out some plans of my own.
I see. More farewells are coming down the line, then.
Aye. But let's not start a pity party about it. Well, Adol, you're headed to Karnak first, right? Let me give you a ride. I've got some business there myself.
Epilogue. To each their own future.
For all of Gren and the townsfolk's efforts, They've still got a ways to go on rebuilding.
I'm sure they can handle it.
Yeah, this is nothing compared to what they've already accomplished. It shouldn't be long before the passenger liner makes port. Best you join up with Dogi and Dr. Flare and shove off.
I like to say bye to Grand first. I could go for one last round around town. Could go for one last turn around town.
That's so. Guess it does have more than a few memory lanes to go down. How's this then? I'll take you as close to your destination as I can on the Sandras. That way, you won't have to keep to any schedules.
Are you sure? Don't you have any business to take care for? Are you sure?
Look, I'm the one offering, so don't think twice about it. Now get a move on, will ya? I'll be right here waiting.
Alright, so I imagine that's the end. So let's go around town. Talk to the people we never talked during the entire game. You know what? I'm only gonna talk to the ones that matter. Don't care about the rest of the people. Although Rolo's funeral over. Yeah, that ceremony was beautiful. Wish I could have been there too, but there's no getting around to audition on that one. By the way, I asked Ulvar if he would make me his official apprentice. He refused, saying trying to juggle shipwriting and mission work at the same time would have been an insult to the craft. That's pretty rash. Well, I kinda expect him to say as much, but still, I have no intention of giving up. I'll show him that I can proper shipwrite and support the trading company. Of course, none of this means anything unless I manage to get Ulvar's approval. I'm impressed, Cruz. What can I say? This is the approach that feels right to me. It's another one of the many things we gain on our journey, you know? Not to say we didn't lose a lot too, I mean, just to look at the town. But in 5, maybe 10 years, I'm hoping we'll be able to look back on this and smile. In order to do that, I can't afford to lie to myself about who I am anymore. So thanks, Adol, for giving me the push I needed. Have a safe journey, and give my regards to Dogi and Dr. Flare too, okay? Well, there's people everywhere, so... Just keep talking. I don't know if I have to talk to everybody, but... I'm pretty sure Ashley is supposed to be a girl, it's just the game just never made sense of it. You guys are a couple now, right? The switchboard's rather unsteady on a day because we carry Missy. By the way, still sure about this? Stick around the Karnak, that is? I mean, you're finally free to live your life the one you want. Yes, I am. Precisely should to remain. After all, this is where true love I long for resides. Wait, what? Yep, they're a couple now. As to be expected. Well, at least she thinks they're a couple. Hey, if it's a doll, today's the day you set out, right? Steve, I'm gonna be lonely around here without you, man. I don't like you. I'm gonna miss you guys too. Sorry I can help with the work construction. I'm gonna miss you guys too. Sure about that? DM Carter, yeah, she is good looking. Aren't you just sticking out there and find your own next adventure? By the way, Lyra told me something interesting. Remember Rosa was able to recreate Karnak when she was the Grigger? Well, that might have been thanks to the tiny scrap of power that Sea King's throne still lingering in the Marine Triangle. Same logic applies to being able to use mana on Viewpoint Island. Guess we're both drawing on that thing Rolo mentioned. You know, humanity's ability to forge the world around them. That's pretty shocking. Right? It's crazy, isn't it? But anyhow, it's important thing is to keep your mind on whatever you want. That's the real power of humanity, according to Rolo. So as long as everyone wants it hard enough, the town will be put back together in no time. Sure it will. Well, you don't have to sound so patronized about it. Whatever. Just keep trying and believing. But serious, come back to Karnak someday, okay, Adol? Believe me, by the time you do, I'm gonna be bigger and better than ever. We can even go goof off over the hideout again. I'll definitely visit. Heck yeah, I'll hold you to that. Man, though, guess it'll be our last time chewing the fat, huh? Take care of yourself out there, okay? Eat your veggies and brush your teeth. You annoying dude. Oh, that's a lot of people. All the P cards and everything. Oh, I got caught up. Okay, here we go. Snackies. Cupid. Walkies. Shinies. And Sparklies. Since actually the Picard's performing is a hit. Okay. Thanks so much for everything you've done, Dr. Flair. No, you should be thanking you. This has been quite an edifying experience. And I learned many a lesson from you as well, Doc House, right? Oh, that'd be ridiculous. You only got me see my bad sides the entire time, no doubt. I can vouch for that. Things are sure to stay busy for us for a while longer, but the two of us will do our best to manage. And of course, we always uphold the guiding principle of the Azra Clinic, to treat any and all. I wish you every success. Oh, hello there, though. I was rather quick. Is your business about an eye in the finish already? Pretty much, yeah. Then I suppose I'll to depart before long. We owe you and Dr. Flair in every way I can think of, Adol. Not just me and my father either. The same goes to the people of Karnak, the princess, and everyone about an island. Might not be on purpose, but you brought us together and pointed the way forward. Your adventures seem to have a way of defeating those around you, Adol. Yeah, that's a video game for you. The guy shows up, saves the world, and now it's better. Probably just a coincidence. Even just by chance, their lives are saved. It can only be a good thing, no? So much has happened, almost too much, you might say. But thanks to it all, Obeda Golf is headed in a really positive direction. At the very least, the construction efforts will give us more opportunities to collaborate about an island than ever before. They are a lot more cooperative than they used to be. I have a hunch we can build a good relationship with them. At the end of the day, the Grieger were born from our own hearts. We have to do our best to ensure that never happens again. Anyway, better not hold you up at all, Dr. Flair, any longer, Bidabel. Yeah, right, sorry about that. Traveling together with you was giving me a treasure to last a lifetime, Adol. I promise to spend my days cherishing each thought and every feeling our journey inspired me. So take care of yourself, Adol. I'll be praying for safe travels. Now, this is reminding me of something very funny about the game that comes before this one. Monster Nox. The Adol, every place Adol passes, something like this happens, right? A major crisis, then Adol fixes it. In the game before this one, they actually ask Adol if he's not causing the problems himself. Because every place he goes, there's a crisis happening and he comes out as the hero. It's actually kind of funny. Hey Adol, guess the funeral's all over now. I've been helping with the reconstruction work, just as a little parting gift before we leave. Strange, ain't it? We really only spent a few days in this little town. And yet, at this point, I practically feel like home. I feel the same way. Yeah, you too, huh? It really is great, enjoying journeying around like this. Now, Rosa. Adol, I didn't realize you were back from Baltan Island already. You'll be taking the next boat off the island today, right? I came to say goodbye. Oh, really? Well, thanks for making the time. I was just thinking of putting a soup kitchen and handing out food to everybody. If Rolo's funeral is over now, then Fida and the others will be coming to help the reconstruction soon. And Mom and Dad will... Before she realized what's happening, larger tears began to roll down Rose's cheeks. Oh, darn it. I told myself I was going to see you off for a smile no matter what. The fact that my family is safe and that I was able to make up with my sister is all because of you and Kaj. That's why I don't want to let you go. I'll come back to Karnak someday. Really? Promise? I gotta say it Arena again when you do, okay? We're going to rebuild even better than it was before. And I'm gonna keep practice so I can make tons and tons of delicious food for you. Now I'm extra excited to return. You get so popular there'll be no vacancies. Don't be silly. I'll make sure there's a room open for you. Anyway, it's hard to say goodbye, but I don't want to hold you up. Take care of yourself, Adol. I'll never ever forget you. Hey, thanks. I'm just realized that I didn't go back to give the priest the last rune stone. That's another thing that I didn't do. What is this? Oh. Rafe seems to be headed somewhere. Could it be? Do I really have to care? Follow Rafe? I wish I could ignore him, but I guess I have to go. Back to Baltan Island already. Here to visit his grave. Yeah, I mean, he did save my life after all. I'll level with you. The mercenary group I joined up with asked me to come back. Seems like the situation on the front lines of the board and isn't looking so hot. What about Karnak? I'm sure they'll be fine without me around. I really believe that, but it hasn't stopped me from doing some serious thinking for once. Grando, that goofball say I ought to forgive my old man. That sounds like him, alright? His dad's only got a bigger since he pulled out that tiny bit of money on Viewpoint Island. Can you think of anything more depressing? No, I cannot. When it comes down to it, my old man drowned himself in drink out of his own personal weakness. So ultimately, he's still the one responsible for Mark's death. I still feel that way, and I doubt there is any convincing me otherwise. But then I think back on my time traveling on the Cinders, and about everything on the card you told me about Rollo's life. These past few days, I had been mumbling and mumbling over and over about this and that and this and that. To the point where I'm even more confused than ever now. No surprise, you're going through a lot. What do you want at the end of the day? That's a good question. I think I'll stick with everyone here till we're done rebuilding. No clue what we'll do afterward though. Afterward. You really ought to wonder, you know that? Your weird thing for danger and adventure. A soft-hearted streak that makes you mad on everyone's business. Real talk, it's even more depressing than being around Graham. Wow, that is a knife in the chest. That's the ultimate praise coming from you. Don't know about that. But I do want to thank you though. Back when you found me on Callum Island, I honestly couldn't have cared less if I died out there. But now, I'm really starting to feel grateful that I didn't. You're leaving Karnak today, aren't you? He's praying for his trip goes smoothly. I don't want ships? Probably not. Take care of yourself too, Rafe. I will. Maybe we'll cross... fate will cross our paths together again somewhere. Well, anyway, let's both keep our heads up there. Alright? See you around, though. Rafe apparently had something to talk about with his mother, returned back to the town for now. That should be all about to do it for goodbyes. All that left to head back to the docks when we're ready. I am ready right now. I'm pretty sure I missed a bunch of achievements as well that I would like to get at some point. That's probably gonna have to wait on a new playthrough. That playthrough is probably gonna be offline. I'm not playing this again on stream, although I really enjoyed the game.
That's that then. The torch is yours from here on out.
Sure thing. Consider it a promise.
I promise to do what? Be Adol's shoot brother, I'm guessing?
To make sure my little brother doesn't bite off more than he can chew while I'm not watching.
Yep.
I'll be counting on Dogi to keep an eye out in my stead. Can't just let a lodestone for trouble like you stumble from one scrape into another alone.
I'm no Norman, though, so this won't be another Shield Brethren situation.
It's certainly true that Adol might benefit from having someone of that nature along,
You gotta push him back a little bit.
who can both encourage and admonish him as the situation demands.
Karja and the doc here could use some babysitting themselves, if you ask me.
Right then. If there's nothing else that needs taken care of, let's hoist the sails and put to sea.
Fare thee well, Karnak.
I'd very much like to return in the future, after they've fully rebuilt.
Hey, Adol. About where I'm dropping you off. Kaznan's inland from the Selsetan coast, so there's no harbor in the area. That means we'll have to shoot for the passenger liner's port of call.
Ahoy!
Was that? Those guys. Seems like every one of them's managed to find a new life goal to work toward.
What an amazing bunch. What about you, Kaja?
I'm the same. Since that talk with my mom, I've settled on a goal of my own. To scour the seas for a place where we Normans can build a new home. To take my turn carrying on the dream she and so many others stood for. That's nobody's choice but mine, of course. Sure, it'll mean rough waters ahead of me, but seeing Rolo, the life that old-timer led, it spurred me on.
I'm rooting for you. I know you can do it. I actually hope Kaja shows up again in another East game. I like her.
Can't say how, but I'll try. Adel? Decades from now, when I'm an old woman and you're an old man, no matter how much time goes by, we'll still be Shield brother and Shield sister. If you're in a fix, I'll rush to the rescue sure as the sun. So, whenever it comes to mind, even if it's only once in a while, come pay me a visit, okay?
Well, I know he never went back, but maybe some point. Oh, that's East Nordics, right? These 10 Nordics. But written in runes. Okay, you know what? They toned down the combat a lot, but I have quite a bit of fun in this game. Not gonna lie. I think if I have to place it right now, it's just a little behind yeah, just a little behind Lacrimosa of Dana, which is my favorite E so far. That's pretty good fun. Pretty good fun game. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a little bit and see. Hey, thanks, Sivo. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
You're pretty good.
Appreciate it. Hard was the right choice, by the way. Playing this game on hard was definitely the right choice.
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on, but I don't know to move on to what though. But yeah, hard was definitely the right choice. If I had played this game on normal, I would definitely get bored on boss fights. And fighting that big boss at the end there was a lot of fun as well. Yo, kids, big win, nice game. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, fighting the level 99 boss on hard was the most fun part of the game. And the last boss fight. The last boss fight was also pretty fun. I enjoyed those quite a bit. It was fun. I have very little to complain about. I think if I have to complain about this game, it's going to be only nitpicks. It's really small stuff. Maybe the areas were not that different from one another. The ship at the beginning was really slow, but that got itself fixed quite fast. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I have a lot to complain. I like that both characters level up at the same time. You don't have to bother with one or another. That was quite fun. I end up never using any elixir. And I end up not finishing the seals because I didn't felt any need. So even though it was on hard, not having to level up everything makes me want to play this game in a little bit harder difficulty, see if I would actually need to understand the seeds. Developing members. Okay, I guess we're gonna go full on big music now. I mean, it's good music. Right? It's good music. Yeah, pretty good. I'm sticking around until the end of the credits because I want to see if there is like a new game plus or something. If there is a new game plus, incentives me even more so to play this in a hard difficulty, try to do everything. Especially if I can keep my levels and my seeds. That I'll make sure to be able to level up the characters like a lot. That should be fun. Can't hear it well? Oh, sorry about that. Maybe it's the music or the microphone was too far off. It's better now? Maybe the mic was a little too far away. I guess the music gets in the way a little bit. Oh yeah, but I was just saying that I'm waiting if I get a New Game Plus or something here. So if I can get a New Game Plus, it makes me want to play it a little one more time. Especially if I can get to New Game Plus and raise the difficulty a little bit more. That should be great. Okay, so now it's better now. Okay. I guess the only two things that I know I missed was the penguin. I guess I never fed all the ancient fish to the penguin. And the other one was not giving the last room to the priest. Those are the only things I remember I didn't do. And after that, I don't know if there's anything else. It did 100%. Did say 100% exploration, so we did go to every island, open up every chest, and got every cluster of crystals we can get. So that probably means we did quite a bit. But we still missed. I guess we just missed those two. Those could actually be. Those could actually be the last few affinity events that we missed. I guess max affinity with the priest, and I don't know what the other one would be max affinity for. Karja does look amazingly good though. Look at that. And Adol is not bad himself. Adol is not bad himself at all. And yeah, the next one is just because the next one is Celta. Yeah, that's the clause. I already played WoW, and they put the continuing Adol's next book, and the next book is Celta. Already played that game. It was quite fun. So Celta was also fun. I think the one I like the least for now is Monster Nox. All right, nice ending screen.